are trying to set ourselves up for success. Okay. So the next thing, Shopify apps. Shopify apps is the important part. These are what makes us the money. The apps is what makes us the money. Okay. So you download apps basically to integrate with your store. All the apps do different things. So it allows your website to have different functionality that's going to basically set you up for success. They are extremely necessary, okay? But you got to get the right ones to elevate your business. Some of them are free, some of them are not. A lot of the ones I use are free because I was just starting out with this store and I wanted to spend the least amount of money as possible. So I went with a lot of the free options. The only time I paid for an app is when I couldn't find one that was free. And that's why I have so many. You see, I have a lot of apps because they all do different things and you need all of these things on your store. But sometimes you can find one app that could do a lot of these things, but then they're going to charge you a high price. So for me, it was no big deal to just go add a bunch of free ones. It was fine. All you have to do is go to your the bar on the left hand side of Shopify and click apps. It's going to show you all your apps. You can easily keep track of them, see which ones you're paying for and which ones you're not. So it's easy. And it just comes directly out of your Shopify bill. So Shopify is going to be charging you $29 a month. If you're paying $5 for an app, it just get added to that. Okay, so these are the ones that I'm using right now for one of my stores. But again, you don't have to use all of these. You can use similar ones. There are so many apps that do the same thing that you don't have to be married to one. You can test them out. If I have an app on here that you try it and you don't really like it, that is fine. Find another app to replace it, but don't go without it. That's the trick. So if we're talking about text message marketing, you need text message marketing. You don't have to use the text message marketing company that I use, but you need to have one. So that's where it comes in. All of these apps that I'm talking about, you need to have them, but you don't have to have the exact same one that I have. So that's the differentiator. And you'll see that some of the apps that I have in here, some of them do similar things, but I don't like the functionality of all of them. So I pick and choose which ones work best for me based on the usability and, the easeability of using it. So that's going to be up to you to determine if you like them. So the first one that I have is the Insta feed. So basically, these apps allow you to show your Instagram feed at the bottom of your website. That's good because people want to know more about you. If they came to you don't know how they came into contact with your website. They may have Googled you and found your website on Google. Well, now you're going to send them to your Instagram page. Like, oh, what they're doing on Instagram. Oh, they're posting a lot of good content. So that's why you want to show that and give them a little glimpse into your social media so that you could potentially take them there if they didn't already find you on social media to begin with. So that's just a fun element to do that. The one that I use is free, InstaFeed. And this is how it looks when you're putting it together. You can decide how many what you want the grid to look like. 1 row, 2 rows, how many columns, like how you want it to look. So you could just play with that. That's a good one. The next one is Crazy Rocket Spin Wheel. So Crazy Rocket Spin Wheel pop-ups is basically a game that people play to win a coupon. It's just a fun thing because people like to feel like they're getting a deal. They like to feel like they're getting something off. So when they come and they spin this wheel, and it's almost like an automatic win because it's in exchange for their email address. But you can decide the probability of who win and what they win. So most of the time, people who come to my website and they spin this wheel, 9 times out of 10, they're going to get 10% off. But I have some in there that get sprinkled around. You may get 50% off. You may get free shipping. And I have had people who did get the 50% off coupon and they used it. And I'm pretty sure they were really happy that they got that one. So it's a good incentive for people to give you their email address because you're going to follow up with them by email later. You're going to be sending them email blasts when you have more products, new products. You're going to contact them for reviews. So collecting emails is very, very, very important. And this is just one of the hacks that you use to do it, by giving them this coupon in a fun way. Make sure that you have these both boxes, that they accept the terms and conditions, because you have to make sure that it's set up for you to be able to that they're agreeing to receive marketing messages from you. So those two boxes, it will tell you when you go on there and you download this app, and it'll look like this. It will tell you what the options are, and you just make sure you highlight those options. You can change the colors to match your store. This is the color scheme that we go with because that it matches our brand. So they used to be free, but now they only have a free trial, but it's only about $9 a month after that, depending on what plan you pick. But it's just going to determine your budget and what you want to do. If you want to shop around, but it's a good thing to have specifically to collect emails. The next one, Show Recent Orders app, the Sales Pop app. So this app is very, very important for social proof. It's going to show social proof. You see these arrows right here pointing to these products pop up. It says this person just bought the foam wash. This person, and they live in Atlanta, Georgia. This person from California just bought this steam seat. They're going to say that, and customers are going to keep seeing these messages pop up at the bottom of the screen. They're going to be like, oh, wow, this people is really shopping with them. That means I need to go shop with them. I need to really shop with them. These are real orders. These are not fabricated orders. So a lot of people think that they're fake, but they're not. They're actually real orders. So since I have a feminine care brand, I took the name off, but you can actually put the name on. Sarah from Massachusetts just bought this product. You can have it like that. And you can even go as far as to putting a timestamp on it. Like, she just brought this product 2 hours ago, 30 minutes ago. I don't use the timestamp because if you hadn't had sales for 3 days, it kind of don't look good when it says this person bought this product 3 months ago. It's like, nobody, this brand is not popping. And we don't want them to think that the brand is not popping. We want them to think that the brand is popping. So it's not going to tell you when these products were sold. It's just going to tell you that they sold. And of course, it works better if you have sales already. If you don't, if you got some sales, but they wasn't online, you could manually put in a few. But I say mostly rely on real orders. So probably wait to download this app until after you had a few orders, but they're going to help people. It's going to help you to get orders. Okay. So you can really go in that app and design it how you want it. You could set up the interval, how many seconds you want in between it popping up and things like that. I pay $4.99 a month for this app, but there are so many others out there. So you can probably just look around and see what works best for you. I liked this one because I like the way it looked and how I was easily able to customize it and things like that. So the next one, Judge.me. I use Judge Me app for product reviews. Remember, I told you that I had to download an app for that. You need product reviews on your website. So if you use the debut theme, like how I use, you need to download this app so that you can get the customer reviews displayed on your website. It also sends out email reminders to your customers and tell them, hey, you bought this product 3 weeks ago. Tell us, please leave a review. So it's going to ask your customers for a review. Once your customer check out, they leave their email, you're going after them. I send out 3 follow-up emails. This sequence here that you see at the bottom, that's my real email sequence. So first we're sending, and each one is tailored. Like the first one is going to be different from the last one. It's going to be like, hey, giving them different coupons. Hey, if you review your item, you maybe get a 10% off your next purchase or something like that. You can incentivize them and stuff like that. But it's just reminders for them. Sometimes people just don't think to themselves, let me go leave a review. But if you ask for it, they'll more than likely give it to you. And all of this is automatic. These emails go out automatically because I set them up that way to get the product reviews. So you definitely want to do that. You definitely want to do that.